Thank you very much, GBS. Game 2 ready to go here between Tundra and Team Liquid. Brian, we saw in the drafts, the Keeper of the Light, it got through again. Fada's going to be able to get it for Tundra again in the second game. But overall, the panel is sort of overlooking that and just favoring the draft over the Liquid have. Why is this? Is there really no need to threat the fact that you've let Tundra have one of their C's? He's got to be careful. He's not quite level 3 in Stania, so he hasn't got the step up in damage on the nukes, but still, over towards mid-9. He's going to get caught out by Quote for stun. He's able to find it. And Fairy Fire, is it enough? It's not. First blood for Liquid as moves are made by both teams around the mid lane. And not only securing the first blood, but also securing the chance for Quote to get that DD rune into his bottle.
Look at this. Quote's level 8 at 6:30 into the game, and he's got an arcane rune that helped him farm even faster.
Wait, what level? What? Yeah, dude, he's 2 levels ahead of 9. I mean, I guess this efficiency can't be matched. Bottom lane, Tiger is in on a Skeeter. There's 5 stacks of napalm on him. Skeeter's down again. Boxy, they're trying to get him, but he's out into the trees. He's going to be fine. Again, just these two causing many issues down bottom. And Tiger might not even be done yet. He's looking over towards Fada. Does he want to dive in for this? Fisher will stop him momentarily. Tiger's going in. He sees blood, and he'll be able to get it. He may die for this, but he's set up for the kill. Onto Fada, onto Viber. 9 comes in with a solid response. TP's over, and make sure that he shuts down the aggression from Liquid.
That is so much space. There's 4 heroes chasing him for so long. At least they didn't have to use Wraith King Ultimate. Maybe it would have been better if they used it.
Tower is under attack.
Low.
9. He's going for the bounty. Quote's still rather low, but they've got the setup. Into the stun. He's able to break it for now with the Simulate. Tiger's trying to chase. He's in. Lands it. Grabs the illusion rune, or at least preps it here for Quote. They've got the rune set up. I'm not they've got any further lockdown into the silence from Tiger. If he can land the kick, he might just have it. He doesn't need to. And Stania finishes the kill with the Purifying Flames, as Quote's also able to deal with Biver over to the side.
On the panel, Kyle talks a lot about the cost effectiveness of items and how much impact they have on the game. Terrorblade and Lesh, even Batrider are 3 of the best cores in the game for utilizing small 2,000 to 3,000 gold items to just suddenly change. Like, they just accelerate their game so quickly, as you see the Yules coming out from Poikva, even just the Yasha from Terrorblade does so much for his farming pace. We're going to see the Boots of Travel on Bow. He didn't go Boots of Travel, he's actually going to Yules of his own.
Oh, mid. They're coming in for the defense. 9. Look at it jumping Stania straight away on the back lines. Took himself a little bit of the Fate Phoenix, actually able to get out the false promise, but he's going to be taking quite a beating through it. So should fall at the same time down bottom. 33, Fada and Biber, they're chasing down Tiger. 9's able to cross over with the step. He picks up the second kill. 9 continuing to have a very fine time in 5-2-2. And now here, 11 minutes in, they're actually able to sort of turn tables and get some pressure on the Liquid's tier 1 tower. See what Liquid can do to hold. Mickey is heading over.
Tiger's top tower is under attack.
And his presence enough to make Tundra think twice about this. They don't want to spend any more time with 5 Viras standing around mid. They're going to get themselves back to farming.
Yes.
Yeah, Keeper of the Light seems like a nice complement to these Wraith King Abaddon immobile strength cores. It allows the Void Spirit to TB bottom and relieve some pressure there, while knowing that they can still recall him top here, as Tiger goes try to give damage to disable it, but isn't there in time.
That force field leads me to believe
he's going to go for Boxy. And Stania holding on to the save, actually not able to get it off in time, as Boxy just collapses. There's the incredible burst of damage there between the 3 of them. They're chasing Stania as well. Fisher in a play, as 2 tasty kills for the Skeleton Kid.
Middle tower is under attack. Man, you might as well save that energy,
here,
because Radiant just fortified their structures.
I feel like Coddle makes you rethink everything you know about map awareness as a Dota 2 player. You see the Void Spirit TP bottom, and you're like, oh, survivable top now. You know, their mid laner, he can't be here anymore. He's like their catalyst to get anything done. And then he just gets recalled, and they kill you.
That's allowed them to do a very good job of holding onto their tier 1 mid as best as Quaitha's tried to push. Their tier 1 still standing in a much better state than that of Liquid's, with the way that they've been able to hold this all-important objective.
Dream life of a pushing carry hero when you don't have to be there for pushes.
Yeah. And is this if you're sort of playing TB yourself, is this where you like to see the Ag sort of just getting it straight away after the Manta nowadays?
You don't need a BKB.
Fiver.
Really nice.
He's dropping the Echo to protect himself, and may have just been enough to set up the kill onto Tiger. It is. And they're over towards him. He's trying to hide in the trees. They've got it. Tiger punished there for his aggression.
This is just such standard Liquid Dota. You see a death from Tiger bottom as 2 other lanes are getting farmed by Batrider and Lesh. And I really like that Tundra is making sure they bring enough heroes to punish this splitting up from Liquid.
I mean, and again, as you said, this power that the Kotl has. You know, Skeeter, he's poking at top, and suddenly Farder's able to bring in 9, and it's a kill.
You guys watch this game back from Liquid's perspective. These more rotations by
why when you play against Tundra, you have to really consider letting Farder get the Kotl, as they wouldn't be able to do what they're doing right now with any other hero.
Skeeter's almost got that Radiance, got the Relic done. Went for the Armlet for that early to mid-game presence, knowing that they were going to have to kind of fight their way back out on the map. I like that awareness of the state of the game from him.
Got the aggression in on mid. There's 9. Tries to get things started. Able to bring him down from the Yules, though, into the root. Have they got the lockdown? They don't need it. Just the silence alone. He stops 9 from escaping, as the bait was successful there from Liquid. As 9 falls for it, jumping into the river and feeling confident that he could get out and save himself. Wasn't to be the case.
Abaddon is one of the scariest 5-man group heroes in the entire game. If they're allowed to finally 5-man and barrel down a lane, Tundra's scary as hell.
Oh, Radiant's
9.
powers under
He's looking for the
attack.
backlines. He's onto Insania, but Insania will get the Fate's Edict off in time, so they can't commit with the combo. Turning their attention over towards Skeeter. Tiger, he's looking to start things off with the initiation. They've got the stun down onto Skeeter. They'll bring him down to once. See if they can do it a second time. 9 trying to jump over towards Tiger to burst him down. By him with a follow-up Echo Slam onto the 2 of them. Boxy dragged over the side of the variant, but it's not enough damage to get the kills. And now Tundra, they've got to run. The magnetize from Tiger onto all of them, forcing them to escape. As Farder will fall Biver as well. Tundra not quite having the burst and the focus to bring down any of the targets, as Liquid, they hold strong and they kick Tundra immediately off their half of the map.
Yeah, apparently they're pretty scary as well inside of Liquid. Their sustain and durability is also pretty nuts. 100 gold off of the Ags for Void Spirit. Those are pretty huge timings for Tundra. They've also got the Blink Dagger on Shaker. He's got the Philosopher's Stone, the dream for him. Will help him get closer to a shard as they smoke up, ready to go again. Leave Skeeter behind because he's still farming his Blink Dagger and his ultimate's still on cooldown for a bit. But they can always just recall him. Why not? Seems good.
Farder, he set things up. They're in. Insania, he's got False Promise at the ready. This is a hard kill to commit for with the backup of the Oracle. As Whiteface going to be able to turn, stun into Lasso. They lock down 9, and now they'll run over towards 33. Still hard time, but with a 4th hit, they should be able to take him down twice. No problem at all, as he tries to TV, but Whiteface ready with another stun. There's no escape for him. Has just a little bit of a hard one to go for, again, trying those aggressive movements that they were getting away with earlier. But Insania in prime position to mean the Tundra were never really going to get that unless they had some way of getting onto the Oracle as well.
Yeah, Kyle was talking about Oracle really enabling Lesh to do his job. And you're seeing it there. Lesh, the only weakness the hero has is in order to flash farm the way he does, he just has to be physically in the middle of the creep wave. Very exposed, vulnerable. And in that case, a lot of times he looks like a juicy target, but with Insania, like you said, behind him, he's perfectly poised to do that, as they look like they're going to turn that into a road.
Did I feel a creep in my toilet?
Tundra.
This is huge.
Yeah, they can't
Both
get over
teams
here.
are very all in on the one volley of spells. So Aegis will go a long ways this game.
The trap for Tiger, but Insania's in. False Promise is out. Now Tiger's ready to turn. Roll straight over to Biver. Biver will put the Echo Slam, but it's not enough damage to get any of the kills. And they'll lose Biver. They'll lose the first life of Skeeter in the river. 9 tries to commit to burst through the Oracle, but again, Insania able to keep himself protected. And now the chase is there from Tiger, keeping the lockdown onto 9. He's out with the Dissimulate up to the cliff, but they see him and they bring him down as well.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Even just the 10-second meta,
structures.
pretty nice, to be honest. It allows you to commit at the start of a fight and be impactful without necessarily utilizing a very long cooldown that allows the opponent to capitalize.
Yeah. I guess one thing as well it can be nice for is it makes it even harder for Skeeter to play his game right. If they're able to bring down Skeeter the once, they can easily prep to kill him after the reincarnation by just forcing the rest of the team away whilst he's in the reincarnation animation.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now to the high ground they go. See what Tundra can do to put a stop to this. They're losing this tower fast. Very, very fast into the edicts and the metamorphosis. What kind of deep push do they have right now? Skeeter, he's going to try. He's going to get in on top of Mickey. They're trying to burst in the watch top. You're able to do it. They do manage to 100-0 him. Take away that Aegis. Echo Stand dropped onto Tiger. They kill him. Separated from Insania. So no saves for Tiger this time round. Now they'll see what more they can chase. They're over to the back line. Skeeter, he's looking for Insania. They've got the stun down. They'll bring down another double kill for Skeeter. But Mickey, he's still good to go with the meta up. He's punching into Skeeter. Skeeter at 33. They're trying to stand the ground against Mickey. Skeeter's still alive. The line's still keeping him alive, but Mickey TP's out with the last few seconds there of the BKB. He will escape, but that will give the space for Tundra to clean up even more. Boxy, he's going for a TP out himself. He'll also make it out, but Quitefoot will not. As Tundra, they're able to hold and push back Liquid pretty big time there. Huge defense, and just able to do it exactly how they need to. Getting the kills on heroes that, you know, Insania as we saw just couldn't quite reach, couldn't quite get to it now. Up top, Viper, he's starting to have a bit of a go onto Boxy. Tiger's there with the backup, though. Silence down onto Viper and 9. Viper's gone. And so far to Skeeter. He's going to commit, though. He's ready to go in with 33 overwatch. The back lines finds Boxy. Skeeter now stepping straight over towards Insania, forcing the Oracle away. Pops the BKB. He looks for Insania, but Insania kicked down to the low ground by Tiger. Tiger gets him out of there. Skeeter will just turn his attention towards Tiger instead. As Tiger will fall, Skeeter now down over towards Insania. The false promise comes to an end, and so does his life. Insania down, and now Mickey. Can they keep him safe? Quitefoot's by his side. So if they want to get in on this, popping the Terror Wave. And 9, caught out by the Yules combo. If they take out the Void Spirit, with that, 33 and Skeeter will back away. But another solid hit there from Tundra. Coming up, turning up to the fight. This time losing an equal amount of casualties, but still impressive to see in a game where they were definitely starting to feel the heat from Liquid.
It's also really nice for maneuvering in fights, just because there's like a lot of stuff on the ground. Skeeter,
he's in on Mickey. Mickey needs help, but he needs it now. The Echo comes down. Mickey's got to pump the BKB. He's able to turn and get the Thunder off. He's back up to full HP. Turns and rips apart Viper. Skeeter looking for a target. He's trying to stay on top of Quitefoot, but Quitefoot popping the Bloodstone heal and the BKB. They'll bring down Skeeter the once. See if they can do it a second time as they surround him. Bring down Fada. He is able to get the blink off as he reincarnates. It was a buyback from Viper to an attempt to turn this fight around, but 33 is getting focused. He'll try and TP his way out of there, but they've got plenty of Yules to put a cancel to it. As 33's back up to full HP, and instantly, as quickly as he heals up, he's back down to 0. As now 33 down and out and unavailable for the Roche fight.
I don't know if there's a hero more punishing in Dota to go all in on and not manage to finish them off than Terrorblade.
They tried.
And gets thundered, fight turned. You don't have any more gusto side of Tundra, and perhaps Liquid's not going to try to turn that into a Roche, but I guess since Metamorphosis is going to be on cooldown, they're content to take their victory.
With a Rapey in that sort of situation like we just saw, that Terrorblade's probably dead. In fact, he's definitely dead.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. The True Strike, as well as that first initial crit. He's going to have a level 25.
Oh,
they know they have this window to get Roche because Metamorphosis is on cooldown. I like it, man.
I love it. I love it when it's picked up in a game that there's like only a few K difference in, you know. This isn't it's not drastic, but it is necessary. Skeeter, he's going to turn over to Tiger. Tiger getting bashed by Roche. Tiger's gone. He's going to buy back Roche, and it's so low. They're trying to focus Skeeter. Skeeter's out to the side with the spider legs. He'll get himself away, and he's ready to jump back in. Right over towards Quitefoot. He's found a new target. He's in. On the left. Quitefoot coming to Bloodstone in the BKB as he attempts to get away. The Terror Wave from Mickey will push back Tundra. He's in. Ready to go for another round 9. Fisher out and Mickey. They're having to use the false promise relatively early there. Very worried about him being burst by the jump from Skeeter. So now no false promise. Can Tundra get a jump? Smoke up to try and get the setup from an advantageous position. Skeeter's in. He's looking for Quitefoot, but instant Yules. As soon as he's up to the high ground, he's thrown up. He moves down the low ground with the spine legs. Takes out Tiger. Tiger's gone for 80. No way to return to the fight. Skeeter did pop the BKB though for that kill. See if he still feels like he can get back in. 33 causing attention towards himself. They move in. They've got the stun. The silence on the BKB. He removes it with the BKB. He's starting to life. Still back up. Turns towards 33. Turns over towards Skeeter. Skeeter, he's out to the side. The Aphotic shield will protect the reincarnate. He's still got the 2 lives ready to fight with. We'll see if he's able to get back in. He is. Skeeter jumps in. Boxy. They've got him with the Echo Slam. Boxy is down. Biver trying to control mid-game. He's attempting to stand his ground, but it's down. Skeeter's too much to right 5 blast out. They bring him down. Skeeter gets the kill. Knight's got the control on the Stadium. Stadium's down. BKB for quite freeze on the retreat, but Skeeter's up. He needs the crit. Bam! He's got it. Another kill for Skeeter. As it really could not have been a more perfect pickup. This Rapier is opening the game wide open in Tundra's favor. If they can continue to make moves like this in the fights, there may only be 1k gold in it, but Liquid is going to feel incredibly shaken up.
Well, when he's got 3 lives, I don't have an answer for you. But when he's got 2, I'm still crunching the numbers there. I don't know.
Those little rascals are hitting tires.
Still room for progress with this build. 5.8k gold. It's going to get very appealing, the idea of upgrading his Blink Dagger. And then you've only got to imagine the potential once he does get what you would imagine, the Swift Blink to be the upgrade this game. You're not going to be able to run from this man.
Yeah, and he can always sell the armlet for a 6th item.
Yep.
He's got the Ag Scepter upgrade, which is one of the better late game ones.
Skeeter's in. Whoa, Boxy. With reactions there, he's able to blink away. Skeeter taking some heavy hits here from his reflection. They'll step him out. Can they take him down? The Wasp, they're trying. They'll be able to do so. That's the reincarnate gone. Boxy trying to come in with the BKB, but the Will-O-Wisp is down. Into the Fisher, onto the forward. They'll get the last round by the bounty. He gets the ball. Biver, beautiful jump straight into the heart of Liquid. Sends them shattering to the base.
Bottom tower is under attack.
3 dead, no buybacks. It couldn't be any better. Biver, and he's done it. I mean, this game looks to be over. It really does. Without any re-entry into the game on Boxy, Tiger, and Mickey. But the damage of Skeeter and his Rapier, they're just looking to close it. Quite fat in Insania. They've got some insane work to do if they want to try and hold this game and turn it around. I don't think they're going to be able to. Insania split off to the side. He'll get the first promise off, but he's dead. He's gone. Quite fat. Taken out as well, inevitably, by the remainders of Tundra. As Quite will buy back, but that is it. Tiger's up in a few seconds. But Tundra, they're closing it up 9. Over to the left. They're trying their best to push them away off the objective, but they cannot do it. The king is too strong. Triple kill for Skeeter. GG is called. What a series, what a game, and what a showing from Tundra. Game 1, they showed insane movement from start to finish. Game 2, they showed that they knew exactly what to do when the pressure was on.